We are on. So welcome to everybody who's on the call tonight. And for those of you that are going to be watching this recording, welcome to you also. We just wanted to take a chance. Our team has grown significantly over the last several months. And so we are really excited to welcome you and to just kind of get you started off on the right track. I know that you have probably been in close touch with your friend who got you started, but we just wanted to give you a few tips. And then after we kind of let you dive in a little bit, we wanted to help you give some quick tips to help you get through the holidays. For those of you that have been working your business, help you get through. For those of you that are new, that are thinking about maybe going that route or wanted to kind of give it a go, this might be helpful for you also. So welcome. We are the Pink Power team. We have been growing like crazy. My name's Nicole Gorgon. I've been doing this for almost 3 years. And so we are just all really excited that you're here. I think we added 21 people this past month of November, which is absolutely exciting. We're just very, very thrilled that you're here. So just a quick couple of tips and kind of to help you get going. We always say that Plexus is different, but why is it different? If you have been working another network marketing company, if you're familiar with multi-level marketing, that word might scare you, and it might not be something that you think that you ever wanted to get involved in, but you're loving the products, you're here for a reason, and you started because something resonated inside with you, maybe from a testimony that you read. The reason why we're different, and I love that Ruth has put it in this way, is there are so many things out there, companies, and you see network marketing kind of growing and growing and growing. Leggings, jewelry, makeup, all of these things. Plexus is a need and not a want. Plexus is a need because people need to feel better. People need energy. People need to sleep better at night. The way, the fast pace that our daily life goes, people are needing our products. And the best part about Plexus is that we have something that everybody needs. It's for the masses. What else makes us different is that we have an unmatched, uncanny compensation plan. We get paid 11 different ways. Unmatched compensation plan. It took me to be completely honest, it took me a full year to really fully engage and understand the compensation plan. So do not, when you see this chart, this stepstone chart, you can learn. Just know that you are going to be paid if you start sharing and telling people about these products. And we're also paid on our own orders of anything over $100, which is incredible. That's incredible. You can have that money to put toward products of future use. We are different because we have no inventory. We have no parties. We have no monthly quotas. We have no obligations. There are no strings attached. And I think that was the big thing for myself when I first started. I did not understand how there were no strings attached. I thought you had to order. There was this big buy-in. There's no big buy-in. It's $34.95 to be a part of this amazing company. So that's a little bit why we are different, and we have something that everybody needs. Everybody can use and be beneficial from at least one of our products. We always say also, Plexus has kind of coined the phrase, what if this could change everything? What if it could? What if this could change the health for yourself, the health for your friends and family, the financial aspect, the business opportunity? What if this could change that for your friends and family? So the reason why you're here is you might want to start sharing, why you are here, why you're doing this, why you have started, what you have found, why you are feeling better. All of these things are going to help other people, including yourself. And you'll find it could be that light bulb moment for you where you almost feel it's a disservice to not tell people about it. You want your friends and family to feel the same way that you're feeling. So finding that why, finding and digging deep within yourself of why you're here and why you want to share, or why you're even here to start the products on your own and what it was that drove you to say yes to Plexus. We get paid, I mentioned, on commissions of anything over $100. So if you are ordering, let's say, for example, the triplex, that's over $100. You are going to get money back every single month to put towards your own orders. So anything over $100, whether that's somebody visiting your website ordering products or you personally ordering, we're going to get commission on that. And as we dive in deep, we will help train you and help understand the different levels of this compensation plan and what makes them so unique. When you joined, you had put something in place called a backup order. What is a backup order? It looked like when you joined that you were being charged twice, which you were not. A backup order is simply set in place to not only make you commission qualified, because it's going to put you over that limit, but it's set in place to make it easy for you, to make your life easy, to make something, the key to Plexus is being consistent on these products. And so we want to make sure that you're staying consistent on the products and that you are easily receiving these products every month. So the backup order is set in place simply for you to receive your products on a monthly basis. Now you have complete control. You can pause, edit, change, cancel, change up the regimen, but this backup order is set in place for you. And things have changed a little bit over the last couple of months. It used to have to be on in order for you to be commission qualified. That is no longer the case. The only way that you need to be commission qualified is if you have $100 in PV. That automatically makes you commission qualified. But what I would recommend for you is to keep your backup order turned on so that you're receiving these products on a monthly basis so that you don't get off track, so that you're teaching yourself how to put these products in your daily life and you're forming the rhythm. I know that when you're starting out, probably if you're anything like me, I remember I was so good during the week and then the weekend would come and everything was kind of out of whack. I was not drinking my water. I was not taking the products every day. So it was a little bit tougher. So if you just stay consistent, you're going to start having it as your daily routine and becoming a product of the product. I think being a product of the product is the most crucial, important thing that you can do in the beginning. So that is very important. And that's just a little bit about the backup order. And we can kind of go into that at a later time also to tell you different ways and teach you how to manage your own backup orders. Business builders. So those of you that are here simply for the wholesale pricing, welcome. That is how I started. I think 95% of our team started that way. But what you'll find yourself maybe is realizing, hey, I can get my products paid for. How can I do that? How can I earn an extra $500 a month, an extra $1,000 a month? If this is for you, we are here to help guide and coach you, but by no means is there ever any pressure to do so. If, we have people on our team that are here, they're taking the products the cheapest way possible, because who doesn't love a deal, right? So any way that you are here, we're so glad you're here. But if there's anything that interests you about the business side possibly down the road, we are here 110% for you and we'll help you along the way. There is a new income disclosure sheet that has just come out by Plexus Worldwide, and I have put it on the team page, but I'll also post it again underneath this recorded team call so you can take a look. But you guys, this is mind-blowing income. It's income that you would possibly look at and never think that, oh, well, that's great, but no way would I ever know someone that is earning this type of money. And, it's really interesting to say, a lot of people will say people don't lay awake at night wondering how they're going to lose that last 5 pounds. People lay awake at night wondering how they're going to pay the bills that week or that month. So sometimes this business opportunity is the answered prayer for so many people, and it's so doable. My friend that had gotten me started, Jen Hawkins, she is a Diamond Sapphire ambassador. She is building her dream home. She is a former coworker of mine, where we were both struggling to get by financially, and she has grown this into something that she has been able to will her kids, that this has changed the financial future for her entire family. And this has all started just because she wanted to lose a little extra baby weight. This is, and it exploded for her. It was an unexpected blessing. So this can happen for anybody. As long as you work the business like a business, if you're interested in it, you're going to get paid like a business. So, a silver ambassador is the first level. It's very easy. That's 3 people underneath of you, friends or family, that want to join as an ambassador for the wholesale pricing of the products or to work the business. Silver ambassadors make around $5,000 a year. That's an estimated average. That is huge for families. That can change so many things for so many people. And then you take it on the flip side to the highest tip top of the company. That's a diamond ambassador making around an estimate of $429,000 a year, you guys. I could be at my corporate job for the rest of my life and never, it's just mind blowing to me, to be able to see these numbers and know that it's doable and it's within reach. There is no glass ceiling on this. So that's just a little bit about the business side. Also, about sharing. If you're ever interested in sharing, we share and don't sell. It's very important to know that we are not sales people at all. If you say, okay, I am not a salesperson, good, because we are not either. It's just about sharing what you love with people that you love. If you have Wi-Fi and you like to pour into others, that's all you need. Talking to your friends, talking to your family. It's just same thing as when you have a recipe that you're sharing about, when there's a movie that you're telling everybody about, when there's a sale at Target, you want everybody to go because you want them to get the same discount that you just did. That's the exact same thing. You find these products, you share with people. Now, we have had success I took these products for 9 months before I started sharing, and that's a huge regret of mine because I thought I needed my own testimony, my own story. No, you really don't. We've had successful ambassadors start, and they started sharing before they even got their products in the mail. And what they're sharing on is the hope that they're going to feel for themselves, and they're sharing the journey for other people to watch them as they go and continue on. So to start sharing right away, if it's something that you're interested in, I highly recommend it, and we're all here to help each other. The next thing is the success kit. So if you ordered a welcome pack, this should have come in the mail. This, you guys, is like the Plexus Bible. There's so much information in here. Product cards, it's different guides, how to get started guide, how to share Plexus with others, gives you verbiage. So dive into this and become familiar with it and dig deep, because it's a really, really great tool that we did not have this when I started, and this just came out a year ago, and I live and breathe by this. I think it's wonderful. So just a couple of things, and then Ruth's going to go into a couple of tips to work your business through the holidays, but just a couple of things. We're all here to help you be successful no matter what your journey looks like. Everybody's journey is going to be different. So if you're here for the best deal, we're going to help you find the regimen that's the best for you. We're going to help you get the relief or the results that you're wanting to have for these products of why you're here. If you're here for the business side, we're going to help guide you to where you want to go, whether that's getting your products paid for or going to the very top of the company. We are here to help you 100%. The one thing I would say, the most common question when people start is, what do I do first? Here I am, I've joined, I'm ready, what do I do? You want to tell people, you want to announce it. I made the mistake of, when I started putting myself out there and posting, I would post about these products and how much I love them, but I didn't post that they were available through me. So I had a few friends that had seen it somewhere else, but they were seeing my passion and feeling what I was sharing, but they didn't know that they could get it through me, and so they recognized my passion and wanted to try it, but then they went to the person, another person that they knew was sharing it and had a website and bought it from them. So that's one mistake. Make sure people know you're a Plexus ambassador, and be confident and be proud that you are here, you're taking these products, and you cannot wait to see where it goes. And if anybody is interested in going with you or trying it with you, make sure that they know that they can get it from you. You don't have to, like I just mentioned, you don't have to have results or a testimony. You just have to be excited. Be excited, be confident, and be hopeful to tell people, to let them know that they are, you're starting this year out right. If you have not had a story or a testimony, you can use your friends that got you started and just say, I'm really excited for what this has done for my friend so-and-so. They have had such amazing results and success. I can't wait to see what it does for me. It's that simple. Once you do announce yourself, be consistent with sharing. I think that if you announce yourself and you say, here I am, and this is what I'm doing, and I'm really excited, and then you're not consistent, it's just going to feel like it might be something that's going to phase out of your life. Or if you've been here for a while and people know that you're loving Plexus, but you haven't been consistent, re-announce yourself again. There's no doubt that you should re-announce yourself again, because you want to make sure and make it known for people that they're going to think about you when they're in pain, if they have headaches, if they are needing more energy. You want that to be, you're the person that's going to pop in their mind where they're like, oh my gosh, I can go to this person and they can hopefully help me. So be consistent. maybe consider a launch party. That could be something as easy as being at your house and having, a couple of samples for people to come over and just give it a try. I think that I was really surprised to know that there are so many people that think it's a chalky drink. They don't know the consistency of what Plexus tastes like, or they think it's a meal replacement. So I think that people, once they try a sample or try a taste, they're very shocked, I think, to be completely honest, that it's not either of these things. And they're more prone to be apt to know that it's more of a lifestyle tool than anything. So, consider having a lunch party. We are always here to help if you wanted to do that online, if you wanted to, anything that you need, we can help do that. So a couple of things, if you're starting out, every day, what would you do on a daily basis if you're brand new every day? How do I get started? Call these the DMO, daily method of operation, or just your to-do list to be a little bit more simple. So I would say as you're starting out, first couple of weeks, be a product, the product. Take your products first thing in the morning. Make sure you plan your day and are taking your products. That's the first thing on your to-do list, to get into that sequence, into that rhythm, and to introduce it into your daily activity so that you are just becoming familiar with what you're doing on a daily basis. And if you're not seeing results, if you've been here 60, 90 days and you're not seeing the results that you're wanting to see, that you came here for, switch up your regimen. Try something new. Don't be scared. I am 110% confident that these products work, but they might work differently for different body types, different people, they might work differently. Everybody's body is different. So you might have a product that works really well for someone and another product works really well for somebody else. So don't be scared to try something new. If you're taking Slim and Accelerator, next month, try the Triplex. See if that's something that can help you. So troubleshooting, finding really what works best for you, and finding the regimen. So that would definitely be something on your activity to-do list. Post one personal post a day. If you are not huge on social media, I know that can be really uncomfortable, but if you engage with your audience, with your network, with your friends, with your family, posting personal posts and not just throwing Plexus up on people, it's huge. People want to connect with you. They want to get to know you. They want to, I know that there's so many people on Facebook simply for the reason to find out what's going on in their friends' lives, because that's just kind of the world that we live in right now. Everybody's so busy, but that's really important, is to post one personal post every day. The third is to post one Plexus post a day. Very, very important to be consistent in sharing. And we can definitely help you. Where can you find resources and additional information? There's a lot of people, YouTube training videos. There's a new ambassador training video on channel on YouTube. And a lot of names that we could share with you. So a lot of great ways for resources and not to reinvent the wheel. Also, reach out to your friends and to your family. Follow up with potentials, with new people. Just connect with people. It's all about relationship building. That's really what it's about. And I think that you'll find yourself, once you really get into the groove of this, it's not something that you have to bring Plexus up all the time. It doesn't define you. You're just branding yourself and sharing about something that you love. But people are going to start seeing you and they're going to start asking you about it before you have a second to, even talk about it yourself. So you'll find that as you get into the groove of things, if that's the avenue of interest that you're headed down. Make sure that, each day reading something, watching a Diamond documentary, listening to a training video, all of these things can be compiled into 30 minutes at most during a day. So this is truly about fitting it into the nooks and crannies of your day. So many of us have full-time jobs, families, so many different obligations. Finding that 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever that is for yourself to do these things, and you are going to start seeing things flourish. You're planting those seeds for them to grow, for you to share with other people. So that's just a little bit about just a couple of tips, and I'll let Ruth take over. I just have two other things. When someone asks you, what is Plexus? How do you say that? What do you say? I remember saying, I had no idea how to sum it up into a sentence. And I remember people saying, well, what is Plexus? And I could just be like, oh, it's awesome. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to know how to say it. So here's what I say. I say Plexus is a health and wellness company that focuses on gut health, balancing blood sugars, and inflammation in our body. Now, if you want, you can get a little bit more scientific into it and talk about how we have a probiotic that has an antifungal and a digestive enzyme. Talk about we have a multivitamin with aloe vera. You can do that, but you might have all of these ingredients running through your head, but just focus on quick. You're going to have them quick, and then you have all of the information at hand to be able to send them. Plexus Power Tools. If you're not a member of that, highly recommend. $10 per year. www.plexuspowertools.com. Become a member. It has so many different templates, product informations, PDFs, all of these different things that can help you learn for yourself, even if you're here for simply for the wholesale pricing, but also here to help share with other people. Let's see. Who do you contact when you need help? Your friend that helped you join. They're called your upline. But we are all here. We are a team of over 350 people, and we are all here to help each other, no matter what capacity, no matter where we each are in our journey. But we are just so excited that you're here and cannot wait to pour further into you. And these team calls are really helpful as well. So every Sunday night we have a team call. The day of the week might be changing in the future depending on schedules, but we would love for you to join us anytime for you to pop on. So that's just a little bit. I'll let Ruth take it over from here.
That was awesome. So, I think what I'm just going to talk about, and this is just really timely with the season that we're in, is that we are in, we're laying the foundation for the busiest quarter of our business and health and wellness. The busiest time for us is coming. We have resolutioners that hit January 1st. We then have our tax refund people that have a little extra money and can afford to splurge a little bit. And a lot of times they'll use that for, something on themselves like Plexus. And then you have, getting ready for summer and people that kind of start freaking out about, I'm going to be in a swimming suit with my kids at the pool all summer. So, as busy as this time of year is, and as much as I know that we all have going on, they say it's not the time to take your foot off the pedal. And as difficult as that might be, what you can do is think about it in terms of you have all these things that you're obligated and that you've RSVP'd for: Christmas parties, staff holiday parties, out and about, shopping, Santa, things like that. It's a perfect opportunity. These are reasons that you're getting out of the house, that you're seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time. Just don't forget to work Plexus into that. People you haven't seen in a long time, they're gonna be asking you what you're doing. And again, don't just vomit all over them. The best thing that you can do is add them to your Facebook. So what I say is, oh my gosh, it's amazing to see you. I'm so happy, that we're reconnected. I've got to keep up with you on Facebook. And then take out your phone and add them, find them right there and friend them and watch them accept your friend request. That is the best way for them to stay in your network of people, seeing your posts, being introduced to Plexus in a way that's not just, I have a motive to being here and to seeing you. I want something from you. That's never what our goal is. It is simply to genuinely reconnect with people. But then again, to stay in touch and to include them in your world and what you're so passionate about and doing. So take advantage of this time in the best way. So here are some things, one of the notes that Nicole had written down, which is so true, is, the point, and it's kind of a domino effect, but as you're posting every day, your personal and your Plexus posts, you are staying in front of your network of people. And so when they are going to make a health and wellness resolution, they're going to make a plan for their new year and the changes that they're going to make, you want to be top of mind with them. So that's being strategic in your branding and your marketing of yourself on Facebook and Instagram and however else whatever platforms you're using. So here's some really good things. I mentioned branding. So you want to make sure that health, finances, and weight loss, that's kind of the three main areas that you're going to want to really hone in on branding yourself. And you need to be really in line with that, in your life. So making sure that you're not eating candy bars out at your kid's sporting event, but you are maybe mixing up the pink drink instead, or having a P96 protein shake as you're, sitting there and chatting with the other moms. Just being mindful. It's not being fake. Everybody drives to McDonald's every once in a while. You do have to do what you have to do. But if you can make a little bit more of a conscious effort and not doing your pink drink at home, maybe doing it in public, mixing it up where people can see it, they're going to ask about it. So just those little tweaks can kind of go a long way. Let's see, how are you marketing yourself? How are your posts? Be strategic, make them personal. So if you have a little group of people in mind, your stay-at-home mamas that you're friends with, maybe think of them as you're doing a post a day, and maybe say, hey, shout out to all you stay-at-home mamas. I know you're tired this morning. It's a busy season. Just gear your post towards maybe those, know your audience, I guess is what I'm saying. And again, using your products in public, wearing your swag. If you are brand new and you, your sponsor can, do something for you if they ask, getting you a t-shirt or getting you a water bottle, something that you can carry around when you're out and about. I guarantee you every time I wear something that says Plexus, somebody stops me and says, what is that? I'm seeing that everywhere. So it's a really great nonchalant way to just open that conversation. Carry your business cards always. Make sure you have your little stack of business cards, and make sure that you have some samples with you of the pink drink, that if you're in a conversation naturally, you can just hand them and say, I'd love for you to try it. Let me find you on Facebook and I'll follow up and see what you think. I'd love to know your thoughts. Second thing, I think I'm running low on time here, is, so the first one was branding. Second one is giving thanks and showing appreciation. Maybe here's just an idea, send all your current and your past customers and ambassadors a holiday card. A handwritten holiday card goes so far. I do a couple of things each year in my business at St. Patrick's Day. I like to send out a $1 scratch-off lottery card and a personal note and just thank them for making me the lucky one, this time of year. So maybe at the holidays, send out like a little, hey, I'd love to pay your shipping on your next order, or something just as an appreciation. Send thank you notes, show thanks, cards, giving gifts, including a sample card with a stick pack of Slim or a P96 with a recipe. That's a really good idea. I think that's adorable. Sending just, the P96 one packet with a recipe is just a really darling idea. Make sure to think of all the people in your life that give you great service, your hairdresser, your postman, your UPS man, kids, teachers, coaches. The whole gift doesn't have to be Plexus. Like I have a little jar of cookie mix and a little candle. Well, I'm sure going to throw in a few samples of Slim and maybe a little bit of Block and say, hey, enjoy your cookies, but Block 48% of the carbs and sugar. This is my main gig, just add a little bit to an already great gift that just says, hey, thinking about you, here's what I do. Just planting those seeds. When you're out shopping, this is so cute. This is a thing that Nicole did, and I have not gotten my act together enough to do this, but it's such a cute idea. Maybe next year I'll be more on the ball. But having a small sample bag that has, a stick pack of Slim with the ingredients in there, maybe the Ease cream sample, so cute, like all tied up in a little cellophane bag with a tag on it that's, has how to take or use the products. I love that. I think that's such a cute idea. And as you're checking out, when you're shopping, just say, here's a little gift for you. It's the business that I do, but I just wanted to say thanks. You've been awesome today. Small gifts, free $5 off, a free sample when you order, anything to show your customers appreciation. Running a holiday special is another great idea. You can't post them on your page, again, if you don't understand that with compliance and with, our company really does want us to all be on a level playing field. So if one ambassador like Jen is able to do a lot more for her people on a larger scale, a lot of us that are just starting out don't have those funds. So it does make it a little bit uneven. If somebody's friends with both of us, they're probably going to order from her because they have a really sweet kickback coming to them. So that's the reason we don't post our personal promotions on our Facebook pages and Instagram. It's something that you do have to reach out personally and tell people that you're doing if you're covering shipping or you're including, 3 days of Ease or 3 days of Block as a thank you. Just make sure that you do that privately instead of publicly. Anything that is a corporate run promotion, you're able, and absolutely please do post those. Your third is hosting an event, an online event or an in-person Facebook event, a sip and see, a launch party. There is plenty of time to host an online event in December. And we do have one coming up. Is it next week or the week after, Nicole? The 19th? Is that right?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, 19th. Yep.
19th is our next live event, and we're actually teaming up with another some sidelines that are going to be doing this with us. It's going to be awesome, so make sure that you promote that. But another idea that somebody had, and I really love reading Sarah Robbins' book Rock Your Network Marketing. I do not think I have my copy here, but it is solid gold, people. That is, seriously, just get that in your hands and read it. But she talks about having like a customer appreciation party. Nothing more than just saying thank you, renting out a place in a bar, providing some appetizers, maybe getting, the first couple drinks on you or something. Again, maybe when we're a little bit further along and we're more flush with funds, that'd be a great idea. But down the line, I love that idea, and just asking people to come and have a good time on you. Fourth, connect. You're going to go to more holiday parties. We talked about this. Just building those relationships is first and foremost. Always leading with a relationship is the best way to succeed in this business. And the more genuine and sincere that you are, and truly that you have that as the core of what you're doing in your life, being the best person that you can be, is just going to reflect in your business. It's just impossible for it not to. So love on your people. Ask lots of questions, give compliments. So a good question to start out is, so what do you do? That, really does lend itself to them reciprocating that question. And you can mention, my main gig is Plexus. It's what I'm passionate about. I love it. Health and wellness company, like Nicole said, just that little 2-line canned speech about what it is. And then, don't force Plexus any farther, but chances are they're going to ask you questions, because the health and wellness piece is just so huge for people. And everyone either is sick themselves or knows people that they care about that are sick that they would love to help. Number 5, I know I'm going fast here, but update your Franks list. That is friends, relatives. Help me, Nicole. A is acquaintances, N is neighbors, K is kids, friends, and S is spouses, friends. That's what it is. Okay, so your Franks list, meeting new people, making sure you're always adding to that list and expanding, widening your net, as we talk about. So, do you want to close, or do you want me to? I know
no, go for it.
In a minute. Okay, so finally, make sure that you're focusing on activity. Guys, hang on. I know it's busy this time of year, but if you can focus on just getting your 30 minutes in, and it doesn't have to be all together. If it's 10, 10, and 10, or it's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, do it while you're sitting in line waiting for your kid. Do it while you're sitting, 5 minutes early for an appointment. Just send your message, make your post, do those activities, stay in front of your people. That's the most that you can do this season, because once January 1st hits, you want them to come to you. So that's kind of what we have. Convention contest starts January 1st. Keep that in mind. They'll announce it, and it'll be retroactive to January 1st. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of game on January 1st. Focus on your activity, not your numbers, not your rank. Do your activities, and the rank and everything will come. So thank you, guys. Amazing night. We covered everything. Thanks for being here.